They fake to give to Zeke in trouble. He's going down. Sacked by Devon Kennard.
Joining us right now is one of the anchors of that Detroit Lions defense, an absolute beast on the field. He's also their Walter Payton Man of the Year, NFL Man of the Year award nominee. His older brother played with me in college, so really he's like my little big brother. So this is family meeting family. Devon Kennard, what's up, baby? How you doing?
What's up, Devon?
What's up? How you doing, Nate?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Appreciate you joining us, man. So, as I mentioned, you are the Lions nominee for the Walter Payton Man of the Year award. What does that honor mean to you?
Man, it's just, to even be mentioned with Walter Payton is really an honor. So when I heard, I just, was so humbled and just grateful for, being recognized for that. But, the things I do in the community, it's not for the recognition. So I got to give credit to, everybody who's been involved, everybody who's been a part of what I've been doing off the field. And it's a testament to a lot of hard work.
Sixth season in the league. I was looking at the big phone book of the Walter Payton Man of the Year nominees and going through your chapter, and you do so much in the community, especially with the youth. Some of your finest work is with the Devon Kennard Scholarship. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so the Midnight Golf Program is a program here in Detroit. It's after school, and they specifically work with seniors and transitioning seniors in the inner city and getting them ready for college, helping them with college prep, SATs, ACTs, applying for college. And I really wanted to get heavily involved, and I fell in love as soon as I came out here. It was one of the first organizations I started working with, and I decided to create a scholarship fund, and I asked the kids to read a book and tell me about the impact the book had on their lives. And I got over 60 applications and chose 2 winners, and created a scholarship and helped them get ready to go to college. So it was pretty cool to be a part of.
I love that. I would love to know the book that helped inspire you, and maybe we'll get to that. But whatever has been working the last couple seasons, you've had a real spike in productivity. Great player in the Giants. You signed the deal with the Lions. 7 sacks last year, 7 sacks this year. What was it about the move to Detroit and playing in that defense that's helped you really put up career best numbers?
Just getting the opportunity. When I was in New York, we ran more of a 4-3, and I was in coverage a lot more. And I think it wasn't taking advantage of a skill set I have to rush the passer and to be on the line of scrimmage a little bit more. So, Coach Patricia and Bob Quinn brought me here and gave me that kind of opportunity, and I tried to take off with it. And, I feel like I'm still getting better on the field, and I want to finish this year strong and get ready for next year.
All right, you said finish this year strong. Devon, our mutual friend Nate has educated us on what he calls car shipping time. Car shipping time is when it's the end of the season and a team that isn't going to the playoffs starts thinking about shipping their luxury cars back to their off-season home instead of maybe the team they're playing this weekend. You guys play the Packers this weekend, who are trying for a #1 seed, but you really want to play spoiler. Why is this Lions team more motivated to win rather than ship their cars home?
I don't know if you guys saw the last game when we played Green Bay, but that one got interesting, and we feel like we owe them one. So it's been a rough year for us, obviously, but we owe them one, and we want to go out there and win this game, kind of spoil the season, and we'll have plenty of time to rest once season ends.
We love to hear that. Devon, it was announced this week that your head coach Matt Patricia will be back in 2020. What was your reaction to that news? Tell us how you feel about your coach. I understand there's a bit of a culture change, and he's brought a lot to that organization.
Yeah, definitely a culture change. And when I heard the news, I was excited. He really cares about us. He got us practicing, working hard every day, and I think it's gonna work long term. Obviously, this year didn't work out for us at all. But I believe in him. I believe in what he's doing and what he's trying to build here. And I'm excited that he's coming back, and I want to be a part of proving everybody wrong.
Devon, now speaking of being excited, the fan base wants to be excited for something. This isn't the season that you guys wanted. Of course, Matt Stafford being banged up, that didn't help either. But what's your message to the fans that are watching right now, to the Lions fans faithful that are sitting here waiting for you guys to do something special in 2020? What's your message to them?
Better days are coming, for sure. I feel like we lost a lot of close games this year, especially early in the year, that, we shouldn't have lost, and we got some things to fix, but I don't think we're going to be that far off, and we just got to come back, have a huge chip on our shoulder with how this year's gone, and we want to win just as bad as they want to see us win. So just know we're going to be working. It's going to be our best offseason of work when that time comes, and we'll take it from there.
Before I let you go, you're one of the better defenders in the game. Who do you think, outside of yourself, is the best defender in all of football?
I'm going to have to go with Chandler Jones. I think he should win Defensive Player of the Year, in my opinion. He's been killing it. And I think he's one of the most unorthodox rushers. He does a lot of different things, and he's impacted the game. I think he's leading the league in sacks right now, and he's playing great ball, so I got to give it to him.
19 sacks, absolutely. Last question. You said you wanted to, reward the kids who got great, but what was the book that did inspire you as a kid, or what's your favorite book as someone who's so active in the literacy world?
Actually, one of my favorite books is The Alchemist. It was one of the first books I kind of read on my own for free time, and I've read it like 10 times now, so it's definitely one of my favorites.
Hey, we appreciate you, Devon, man. You know it's all love here. We're big fans of you here on the show. Make sure you tell your family I said what's up, and I'll see you in Arizona this offseason.
All right, see you in AZ. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Thank you. I mean, if they do this thing and they beat those Packers, then it looks like you're motivated to do that. You might be helping the Saints get a bye, help them on their way to a to a 1 seed. There's a lot that can change in the NFC.
Flipping tables.
Flipping tables.
The Alchemist. Impressive answer.
You like that answer?
I would have thought it would be Phantom Tollbooth. I don't know. I would have been satisfied with that.
Also good.
Awesome.
Will Self was out in the newsroom in Culver City. Hopefully your holiday was amazing. Happy to see your face, Will.
Absolutely. Happy to see all of yours. Hope the holiday was as good to you as it was to me. There is plenty of news to get to, starting in Houston, and the Texans getting their Christmas gift early in the form of defensive end J.J. Watt. Watt practicing 2 months after undergoing surgery for a torn pec. Now, he suffered the injury week 8 against the Raiders, making a tackle on rookie running back Josh Jacobs. Well, 2 days later, he was on an operating table. Well, Watt's saying he'll see how practice goes this week, and that the plan is for him to play in Houston's first playoff game. Watt thought the same thing we all did.
When I got hurt, I just assumed I was done. I didn't even know that there was a possibility. And then literally a couple days after the surgery, I was feeling so good. I just started asking questions. I said, is it remotely possible? And we left the door open for a possibility, and from there it was just literally day by day, just work, doing whatever I could do, and we arrived to here. To me, the opportunity to play in the playoffs, the opportunity to try and help this team win football games, there's nothing that I want more, and it's built into me. I want to be on the field with the guys, and I feel really good.
And we feel good having you, JJ. Meanwhile, the Eagles need to beat the Giants on Sunday to get into the playoffs. That much we do know. What we don't know is whether tight end Zach Ertz will be suiting up for them. Ertz dealing with the fractured ribs suffered in the win over the Cowboys last Sunday. NFL Network's Mike Garafolo reporting the word around the facility, around the team, is that Ertz is pushing hard to play through it. Now, the Cowboys hoping to get some help from the G-men on Sunday to keep their playoff hopes alive, and they're hoping to have a healthy Dak Prescott as well. Dallas, one of the few teams to practice on Christmas Day, did so without Prescott as he deals with a shoulder injury, but head coach Jason Garrett says he is hopeful that he will be good to go for Sunday's game against the Redskins. In such a big week for Dallas, there's the future for Garrett, Dak Prescott's contract, and oh, by the way, the playoffs where they're going to need help to get in. A lot going on in Big D.
There sure is. Dak Prescott not practicing?
Yeah, you and I that's a huge blow, of course. You and I were talking about gifting in the locker room. Thank you so much, Will. I mean, and how, the richest guy in the locker room is the one that usually gets something for that side of the ball. Like, that's clearly not Dak.
Not even close.
So who is Zeke hooking them up? What's the deal?
Jerry Jones come down and
you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't expect
Want
Dak
Jerry
to
Jones out down a chimney?
Yeah. But no, seriously, it has to be. Zeke just got paid.
Yeah.
He should take care of his offensive line.
For what?
Because they block for him every single game, Shags.
It's an interesting thing with the shoulder injury right now. Peter, you have the pulse of coaching hirings and firings. If Dak's shoulder is not right and he can't play well, could that possibly save Garrett's job? You know what I'm talking about?
I think for Matt Patricia, the fact that Stafford was gone all those weeks, they're like, okay, let's just give him one more year. Jason Garrett, there's been 9 years of football. It's not going to be based on whether Dak's shoulder is good in week 17.
If they're looking for any reason, which they always are, I don't know.
You mean playing banged up?
Yeah.
Kind of like, not this year, but kind of like Cam Newton last year.
Yeah.
Where he was banged up and it was like, you know what, let's give this entire team and this coaching staff one more chance.
Wow.
Speaking of NFL gifts to their offensive linemen, do you guys want to play a little quick game?
Yeah, well, you got a game?
Just a guess. Guess what Lamar got out of his offensive lineman. Guess.
Xboxes.
Anyone?
Jewelry.
Rolexes.
Lamar doesn't have the massive
Good job,
contract.
Beb. You win. How about Kyle Allen? Yeah.
Rolexes?
Rollies. Kyle Allen.
man.
What did Kyle Allen get?
Kyle Allen?
He got his guys something.
WrestleMania tickets.
No, he got the same thing for his guys as Eli Manning got for his guys.
I don't know. What did Eli get?
Yeti coolers? Why are these?
Oh, those things cost like $5 grand.
Really?
Yeah, they keep your beer cold for 6 years.
Aaron Rodgers got his guys 65-inch
Yeti coolers?
TVs. Jameis Winston got them big green eggs. Josh Allen got them Traeger grills, which cost like well over $1,000. Those are unbelievable.
As a Schrager, I'm proud of a Schrager.
And McCaffrey, the only one I could find, McCaffrey getting his guys electric scooters.
I'm going to go with the
Jameis, Jameis got eggs?
The green eggs, the barbecue thing.
Oh!